everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today we're gonna round back and go back to some Zoro gameplay, and the reason for that is because I actually used this exact same deck list to place 19th on the top deck regional tournament back in on March 26th. So if you didn't trust that this deck list is good, I'm proof of that. There was a lot of Zoros in the top 32. I was one of those, and it performs really well. So here we go. We're gonna go back and run it back with 3 more Zoro videos in the next 3 days and kind of go from there. Hope you enjoy the games, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post One Piece videos every single day. Enjoy. So in this match, we're going against Smoker. I would like to go first, I think. We get the Nami, so I'm gonna keep, and we also have a Rush Zoro. The Otamas are not as crazy, but the Nami kind of makes things a lot better. We could go for the pistol, right? It lets me kill a Sakatsuki. I just don't like the fact that we don't really have anything else, right? Like, this pistol could be a little bit awkward. Let's go for the pistol. I do like being able to kill the Sakatsuki when it comes down on turn 6. But I don't like the fact that I really don't have any other, like, cards to really take advantage. Oh, stage. I haven't seen people play this stage. Give it to one of your characters. Your leader has Navy tag. Give it to one of... Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. I don't want to play the Rush Zoro. I do like going like this. Opponent has Shock Blast, right? Let's give it to the Nami. Let's just attack for 5 and then attack for 6. Opponent has the counter here if they want to. Doesn't do anything. Did they draw a trigger? No, I think. You know, I have a bad thing where I really have a. Yeah, there we go. Impact Wave. That's what I was thinking. Impact Wave. I was like, I'm pretty sure Impact Wave is 2, so it's not actually 1 like I thought when they kept 1. I have a bad habit of not keeping track of how much the counters cost. I think we're still in a decent position though. We lose the Nami here. Makes the most sense for them to just kill this Nami. But this Nami was probably gonna die anyways to the opponent's removal. They are playing black, so they have stuff like Kobe, etc. To just do a lot of removal. It sucks that we lost the Brook, but again, Brook is probably a good chance of just kind of removed. We're just gonna continue putting pressure on them. They do have a lot of blockers later on, so the more damage that I can do now, I think the better it's gonna be for us in the end. Question is, do we drop down this Rush Zoro right now? So they have the blocker, which we cannot kill with the jet pistols. So if we go 6 here, just attack. And then just go 7 with the Zoro, I guess. Just try to go through the defenses. Here's a thought. So this is a 6. We can get it down to 4. And this will be 6. So the opponent will have to have 2 2K counters. And at the very least, we still have the Otama there for a potential. But like, I mean, I want to have the Otama just so that we have a potential way to. Because I think taking this down to 4 and then pushing for 6 is better than trying to just push for 7. Because it gets countered by a single counter value. Yeah, so let's go like this. So the opponent needs to have 2 2K counters or a 2K plus a 1K. Doesn't have it, so we kill the Borsalino. That's huge. A little bit awkward. These jet pistols are really gonna be super awkward. I'm definitely gonna just drop the first one as soon as the opponent plays the Sakatsuki, which is turn 6. So they could potentially play it now. If they play the Sakatsuki and don't kill this Zoro, we potentially could be okay. I might honestly, like, it sucks because we give them the value here, right? They can get a lot of value here by getting this to 0 cost. Yeah, so they can get this up to 0 cost, and that gives them the Smoker plus 1. They went after the Zoro, which is already at 3 cost. I thought, okay, they just did it with the stage. You do it here. There we go. Now you have your 7. And we have to let this go. Right? We still have 5 life, right? So eventually we can just start putting all the Dons on every unit that we have and just continue attacking into them. The problem is that the opponent eventually is going to have more blockers, right? We got rid of 1 blocker, but this deck does play a lot of blockers and a lot of like removal for our units. So give it 203 cost, Garp. Okay. So we just kill this, right? We just kill the guard with the pistol. Play the Brook. And play and give the Zoro. Do we even actually play the Brook out? Tashigi. Do I care about this Tashigi? Aside from being a big 5,000 block unit, it's not a big deal, right? We just KO the Garp so that we don't lose our units for free. I'm just debating if I actually want to play this Brook out. Because I think next we're just going to play Whitebeard. And I think that once we have the Whitebeard on the field, we'll be better off. So we play the Brook. We lose another 2k counter. We still have 5 life. The Brook is not going to be able to attack anytime soon. I think we just go like this. I don't think the Brook is going to attack anytime soon. We just push 8. Next turn, we're going to just go for Whitebeard, and opponent's going to have a hard time dealing with that. And we'll push another 7 to the Smoker and get them down to 1 life. Opponent's going to be forced to have the counter, which is going to have to be 2 2Ks. This Otama is just going to sit here doing nothing, being pretty, giving the opponent an additional 1K every time, which kind of sucks. But that's alright. Definitely need to kill this Garp. Honestly, I guess killing the Garp doesn't matter. But it kind of does. This gives my Whitebeard -3. This gives my Whitebeard -1. So if the opponent has the Kusan, they can actually just kill the Whitebeard. So I need to be able to kill this Tashigi if the opponent actually attacks with her. Well, no, because she needs a Don. She needs a Don to actually be able to... Yeah, she needs a Don to actually be able to do it. So the opponent's not able to put a Don on her and also play the Kusan on the same turn. They do have their blockers, which is what I was talking about. It's going to get a little bit awkward here with the blockers. Like, really awkward with the blockers. Especially this guy that we cannot actually remove with the Newgate. I am at 5 life though. I am at 5 life, and being at 5 life gives me a lot of flexibility. And we have 2 more jet pistols in the deck. If there's a jet pistol here, then we could technically jet pistol the Borsalino, because the Borsalino effect only works on the opponent's on my turn, right? I don't think I want to block that, by the way, because I think I want to just take this damage. So here's the question. Do we go for life? I think so, right? I guess opponent is always going to block with this Rocinante. So opponent is always going to block with the Rocinante. We still will not be able to kill the Borsalino, but we will have a big tank power Newgate. Opponent can attack once again with Smoker and Tashigi. Gets me down to 1 life on the next follow-up attack. But we do have the counters to be able to survive or counter something. And now we have the Rush Zoro, so I do think this is correct. Because the Rush Zoro allows me to have an extra attacker on our next attack that will allow us to be able to push the last bit of life that we need, right? So we'll go ahead and do this. Attack for 7. Opponent should just block with Rocinante, because the Rocinante blocker is always going to die to the Newgate next turn. So there's absolutely no reason to keep it alive. Exactly. Next turn we have Rush Zoro. Opponent still has Borsalino as a blocker. We have Jet Pistol to get rid of another blocker, or just go ahead and play the Newgate effect, right? We do have 7k here. This Otama has been helping them out, right? Again, it is giving the smoker that one help, that one extra 1k. And it's actually kind of annoying me. But I do think it was correct for us to go for that Otama play when we did it all those turns ago. Because we needed to get rid of that Borsalino, right? We needed to get rid of that Borsalino so that we could actually put pressure into the opponent. Opponent ended up with a second one, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. If opponent plays a 10-cost Kusan here, they kill the Otama, which sure, but they cannot really attack into Zoro at all, so I still stay with 3 life. So this is awkward because they would like to play 10-cost Kusan so that they can have a way to kill the Newgate after we attack with him. But he taps him out of Dawn, so they won't have any Dawn for Shockwave, right? So they won't have any Dawn for Shockwave. Okay, decides to just ignore everything I'm saying. I will counter with the 1k. I'm not gonna make it that easy on you to take life on me. This is probably one of the best times to use my counter because they're a lot more efficient because we have that 2k from the Newgate. If we get another Newgate, do we ever play the second Newgate? I think so. If we top deck another Newgate here, I think we do play the second Newgate. Because the opponent's gonna have the Borsalino anyways to block with. At 9, at 9 I don't like. The other thing about Smoker and Black in general is that yeah, they have counters, but it's not like they have like a lot of counters, right? They don't have a lot of counters. Yeah, you can't attack on a 7, so you need to give at least 2 Dawn to actually let her attack. You need to have at least 2 Dawn. They don't have any rushers, so they don't have any rush cards. They do have another blocker though. They have another blocker and they got the Kusan. So Hina does nothing, right? Hina does nothing because we're just chilling. But I do want to just get pissed at her, I think. I want to use this Jet Pistol because it's just sitting in my hand doing nothing. So Jet Pistol is 4. Rush Zoro is 3. 1 Dawn on the Zoro puts me at 2 Dawn left. Question is, do we play the Nami or do we just commit that Dawn into like actually our units? Yeah, let's go here. Let's put 1 on the Zoro. Let's put 2 on the Zoro, I think. I kind of want to set up my board. I want to set up my Sunny, my Nami, and everything. So I think I just want to go for 1. I'm just going to go for 1, attack here. Let them have the 2k counter if they want to. So they could have the 2k counter here if they want to. I think if I have a big enough board for next turn, we have 3 life. I don't think opponent can kill us next turn. And we have 3 life. I guess they could technically save all 4 attackers. So if for some reason opponent decides to not block with this Borsalino here, then that would be the only time I need to actually highly consider putting the Dawn on the Zoro. Okay, they did block with it. That's cool. So we'll go ahead and do the Zoro. Attack for 6 again. And then we'll play the Nami and the Sunny out so that we have 2 more units to attack with on our next turn. Opponent goes the 2k counter. We go Nami. I guess we pick another Jet Pistol, which is not bad because it lets us get rid of another blocker. And we go Sunny and we're cool. So the Jet Pistol lets us get rid of another Hina. So it's not horrible. Borsalino is gone. Any 2k blocker or any 3k blocker or less just deuces to the Newgate. Even if the opponent somehow kills the Newgate here, we still have a pretty full board. They will be able to kind of clear my board. They could also... Okay, so they tapped out of the 10-cost Kusan. So this has to be a Kobe then. If you're going to go ahead and do this, and then you attack with the Kusan, and then you can Kobe the Whitebeard, maybe that's their play. So their play might be a Kobe. So you attack with the Kusan, Give this -4. This goes down to 0, and then you can Kobe or Sakatsuki this away. Still not killing me. And next time you're facing down, and yeah, they're gonna do exactly what we just talked about. They're gonna actually go for life. I will take this life. I will take this life. I'm willing to protect the Zoro, but I'm willing to take life. So this is at 0 cost now. Alright? I didn't expect Ice Age. Ice Age is pretty nice, right? It's a nice way to deal with these big units that decks like Zoro have, like Whitebeard, because you're able to just... Oh, there we go. It's not even Kobe, it's just a Meteor Volcano, right? Yeah, so that's a 3-card combo. That's a 3-card combo. I guess 3-card combo, yeah. Ice Age, Kusan, Meteor Volcano, boom. Whitebeard goes bye-bye. We did still have the Jet Pistol to kill any other blocker that the opponent has. So I still think we're in a good spot. They go for Kobe, they kill the Zoro then. But they have to discard a card from their hand, which they discarded a 2k counter. I don't agree with this Kobe play by the way, because you could attack the Zoro. The Zoro was rested. You could have attacked the Zoro first with your Tashigi and Smoker and drawn out counters from me before you committed the Kobe. If I use my counter values, then you commit the Kobe and at least you ate up the counters, because I'm willing to take this whole life. I'm willing to take every life here because I know that next turn I can have lethal. With 1 card left and you're just showing us another 2k, we do have lethal next turn, right? So we just take this. Cool. If you want to attack with the Shigi, we'll take it as well. They could have a Shockwave, right? So they could have a Shockwave here to pop one of my units. But it's not going to matter, right? Unfortunately, we didn't get another Rush Zoro. That's what I was hoping of from here. So yeah, so at most, they're only going to have a Shockwave here. The Shockwave does put them to 3. All we have to do here is just go 5, right? Go put 1 here. Let's just put 1 down on the Sunny. Attack for 5. If you want to use the Shockwave, you have to use it now. So we have to use the Shockwave right now. So they don't even use the Shockwave. Huh. We have this, right, to give the Otama 1 more if we need to. We can put 2 on the Nami. Let the opponent go for the Shockwave again to try to kill the Otama. And then we can put everything on the Zoro and just win the game. And there we go. So, a little bit unfortunate from a point. I think they could have played a little bit cleaner, but sometimes that's how the games go. So, GG's. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that matchup against Smoker. Very fun. Trying to play around the removal, trying to just push a lot of damage into them. That's kind of what you got to do against that deck, unfortunately, right? Just kind of go fast, and hope that they don't have the big removals. It was a lot longer game than I expected, a lot closer, especially when the opponent was actually able to kill my Whitebeard, but we still were able to pull it through, and that's what Zoro decks do. Hope you enjoyed today's game. If you did, remember to like below and subscribe to us. We'll continue posting One Piece videos every single day. Until we get too busy to do so. So, see you all tomorrow.